Hello. Who are you?
I wandered in.
Okay.
Oh, we got
Did we lose Shelia again?
My goodness, we got a lot of
Did
these
you buy that?
stores.
I just kind of walked in the front door. And
That's great. This is Deb. She stitches with us on Saturdays and Tuesday nights at our local LNS.
hi, everybody.
And she happened to offer to sit in with us today.
Yes.
And because Shelia is out traveling again.
Oh yeah, she got a travel bug.
She's got a retirement life, which I will have one day, maybe.
Hopefully.
Until then, we just work.
Yeah.
So Deb's gonna help us out, and we're gonna have some fun and show some amazing projects. So
And
enjoy.
by the way, we're the Sunshine Stitchers.
1, 2, 3.
Hi.
We're the Sunshine Stitchers.
I'm EJ.
I'm Gary,
And I'm Deb.
not Shelia.
No.
No.
And
Okay.
speaking of Shelia, we're gonna wait until she comes back to start answering questions that we had the last video.
Right.
Is that
And
okay with
Yeah,
everyone?
and we really enjoyed the questions and the suggestions and stuff, and I think we responded to most of them. I think so.
Yeah. And thank you for those who are coming in to watch again. Thank you for the commenters and the subscribers and the likers.
And oh my gosh, I can't believe we already went over 500
I know.
in like really fast.
That's amazing, guys.
Yeah.
Very,
Thank you.
very good.
Nervous.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's get the ball rolling and start with finishes.
Okay.
I'll go first. No finishes.
No finish?
Oh.
Shame. No finishes.
Well, I have a finish, but it was a secret finish for ornament exchange, and I can't show it because some of you are watching, and I know it. And then I have another finish. It's the onion. And there we go. Look at that.
Oh, there
and I
you
did
go.
cry while I was stitching it because it just kept going and going. And I didn't really slack too much this week. I did finish Lady of the Flag.
What? Oh
Oh
my
my gosh.
So we'll have some closer photos of her, but here
God!
she is in all her beating glory.
Gary,
That's beautiful.
So I restarted her January 28th, and I finished her Thanksgiving Day.
Oh man.
Wow.
So she's a thankful finish.
Beautiful.
So
Wow.
so off to framing next Saturday. I've already got the frame for her, so
You shocked us.
I know.
That's amazing.
Good job,
I
sir.
wanted real reactions.
Wow.
We're always real.
Look
Yes.
at that beating, EJ.
Yeah.
Wow.
Isn't that beautiful?
And then if you want to look around the, see, can we get the crown in? Right
The
up
crown?
there. Up the crown around the light. That was really fun.
Wow.
What I did around the light, because there was like a circle of beads, and I was having problems counting.
I can help you with that, you know.
Yeah, invisible thread? Go ahead. So what I did is I took pins, and I counted and put a pin head where each bead went. And while I come up from one, I took a pin out, and then the next one,
Oh,
and the
that's
next one.
good.
Wow,
So it
great
made
idea.
it was relaxing. So
Yeah.
here
That's
you go.
nice.
I'll put that
Great.
aside, and we'll take
Looks
closer
good.
photos of it.
Good job.
Amazing.
Those are my 3 finishes.
Just beautiful.
All right. So
Okay,
Deb?
I'm gonna start with my littlest finish. That was a freebie that I got at our LNS, the Cross Stitch Cupboard, and I did that for my grandson and filled it with Easter candy on Easter and put it in his basket.
Oh, that's cute.
And it's called Tweet.
That's a sweet.
That's nice. I like Tweet.
The next one was a Gary challenge.
Right. I convinced all the nice ladies at my LNS to purchase a Nimue pattern because I said, let's do a Nimue stitch along. I always get those confused.
Along.
But I never finished mine. Deb finished hers, put it in the challenge that we had, and she won 2nd place. Look at that. Isn't
That's
it gorgeous?
beautiful.
And I thought it looked like my husband when I bought it. He's also a fisherman, so I thought it worked.
I
And
love the beard. Does your
love-
husband have that
Yes,
beard?
yes.
What?
Yes, yes,
That's
he does.
awesome.
Alright.
So, and he used to smoke a pipe too. But anyway, so I thought it was just a great thing. And that one
And
is
this frame is what, like an old lobster
it's a lobster
case.
trap wood frame that
Wow.
the cupboard happened to have that just turned out perfectly. And that's Picture This Plus 28 count Bashful.
Wow.
Wow, that's beautiful.
And it's really, the pink really goes with the browns because they have like a rosy tone to them.
Man.
Yeah.
The next one is something I did in tribute to my mom. My mom passed away in 2014, and she was a tulip lady. She loved tulips. Always had them every spring up in Chicago. So I did this one. This is a Rosewood Manor, Dreaming of Tulips, and it's on 32 count Bashful Opalescent. And so that was a little bit of a departure from the called for fabric. But the cupboard also framed it for me, and I think it turned out pretty well.
That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
I love this one. It's very beautiful.
How long did it take you to stitch it?
Wow, I'd say about 1.5 years, maybe. I'm kind of slow.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not
looks
like-
good.
it's a lot of work, a lot of
Yes.
counting, and I see all those words. I'm not a word guy. It takes me a long time to stitch words.
That looks beautiful. Good
There you
job, Deb. Put it over there so
Okay.
Deb can.
Look over here.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then, speaking of my husband, which I just was, he's turning 70
Fisherman.
this January, and so
Nice.
I found this Heart in Hand. It was Always You. It's on 32 count, Picture This Plus Nocturne. And so
Oh, I like that.
whenever I sign a card for him, I put Love Always. And when I saw this, I thought, oh, perfect. And I put his birth year on there, which is kind of hard to see. But that's okay. I didn't mind that because I thought, they'll have to look for it. And that's all I have.
Nice.
Oh wait, no, I lied. One more. Okay. I was working on something for my sister. She saw this at a LNS in Chicago, and so I actually did that one for her. This one right here, in the box, and we're gonna put a picture up of it finished that I finished. But to switch out this, what Gary was holding, can be switched out, and I just finished that one. That's called Get Scared. The other one was called Hold Hope.
Okay.
So
And
she can switch it out whenever.
She can switch it out, yeah. I had them
Nice.
do it so that it can be switched out. And then this one is a winter scene that I will be doing and can also be switched out. And that one's called, what is it called, guys? Warm
Warm Heart.
Heart. Warm Heart.
It's gonna be-
For my sister.
Cold hands.
Yeah.
All right. What starts do you have, Deb?
Oh, okay. I just started. Where is it? I've got it. Here it is. I just started this one, and it's on the Busy Bee, Lizzie Kate Busy Bee, but it's going to turn out to be that pincushion one in the box. So another box. It's coming, I hope. And I'm going to do that for a girlfriend that I found after 40 years of being separated from her. Kind of like one of those Oprah stories. And we found each other again, and I'm making it for her for Christmas.
I love that needle minder.
Oh yeah, that's my little bee needle minder.
That's
Clay by Kim.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
she's amazing.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Oh, oh, I love it.
And what do we have next?
How about you, Gary? Any starts?
Starts. Yes, I started on okra. There we go. And it's not much of a start. I started at the LNS today, and I can't get any stitching there. It's so distracting. So I got
You
some
have so
black
much
dots,
enabling to
black
do.
and cream dots on the top, and some black squares on the bottom. But
Looks good. Looks good.
yeah, half the time I'm walking around getting people to get things. So that's
He is a big help. Seriously.
Yeah.
big help.
yeah. I like to pick out fabrics and frames, and I think EJ's gonna show us some fabrics that we picked up today.
Oh
maybe?
yes. That was lots of fun.
And I think that's
And I don't have any starts. Still working on my whips. Gary, you want to share your whips?
That was
That was the whip.
that was my whip. Oops, that one's
Sorry.
finished. This one's finished.
Oh, is that why you're hiding it?
Finished,
Oh my
finished.
goodness.
And yeah. Oh, I wanted to say something. I know she doesn't watch my videos, but a lovely lady in oh my gosh, I'm going blank. In Portugal.
Oh, Portugal.
Portugal sent me this. This is the 2001 Lady of the Flag last
Oh.
year after she stitched it, and I've been holding on to it and stitching it.
That's
So
nice.
it's really a special meaning to me, and I'm gonna put that with the frame when I get it framed.
Oh, that's nice.
So
Cool.
Whoops.
Oh, Deb,
Yeah.
your
Okay.
turn.
Yay. All right.
Okay.
So
Deb's gonna whip it.
Yeah.
this is a whip from, I think it's a 2002 Butternut Road,
Yeah. Go up a little bit.
and it will be a banner. It's a Celtic banner by Butternut Road, and I bought, this is Glen Shee linen. It's 29 count, isn't that weird? Anyway, I bought it when I didn't know how to stitch on linen, and I started it, and man was it hard. So I recently, through my LNS, discovered how to work with linen, and I've been working on it since then. So it's gotten a little more done, and I'm really proud of it.
I think you've done a lot. I remember
Yeah.
Yeah.
you've done like what, almost this whole bottom part since this
And the
year?
border. She was working on the
I
border.
started with the flowers there on the bottom, those blue flowers, and that's about all I got to.
That's a lot.
And so, yeah.
You see the picture?
It's gorgeous.
So how long is it gonna be? Do you see? It's like
Yeah,
start
that's-
from here and then
And then,
Wow.
yes, that's the top of it. I've done the top of it, so
Uh-huh.
I'm about halfway down.
Yeah, there's more. There's double
There's
the
another,
fabric behind
there's
it.
another
so
half, yeah.
It's like 6 feet almost.
Yeah.
so it's gonna be a bell pull.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes, yes, yes.
And this is your first linen project.
Truly my first, yeah.
So you take something and you run with it.
I tried.
Yeah, now you're doing a chatelaine.
Yeah.
Wow.
This chatelaine I also started years ago.
That's beautiful.
It's called the Knotgarden, and this is when I was still using.
you.
This is when I was still using
Nice.
Ada,
Put it up.
But it's still gorgeous.
and
There you
that
go.
one is on 16 count cream Ada. It's called the Knotgarden, and I kind of put that one away. So
Is there any specialty stitches in here?
there are tons of specialty stitches,
Wow.
and man, they're killers.
Okay.
Especially the one, the Rhodes and the Algerian eyelets are okay. There's this one, I think it's called Queen Anne something or other.
I've heard that's a hard one.
Wow, that one's hard. I had to practice that. There's practice stitches down underneath there.
Oh, that's
There's
awesome.
homework with the stitching.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a tough one. And then last.
Now you see why I don't get any stitching done
Right.
in my LNS, because they stitch amazing things at the cupboard.
My last whip is my Gypsy Mermaid, Nor Corbett, Mirabilia. And I love her. I love that she's orange and that she's not blue, because orange is, I love those fall colors. And so, but she is on 32 count Rhiannon hand-dyed fabrics by Stephanie. Love it.
Okay.
Just love it.
Let me see the picture.
I mean, it's very deceiving, the colors, the orange and the purples and the yellows.
Are these and you're using called for colors?
Yeah, everything else is called for except for the fabric.
I love the fabric.
I have this one, I just don't have a fabric for it. But I didn't think about purple. I like the purple and blue.
Yeah, it goes with the
Yeah,
with the
beautiful.
awesome.
What do we
And
have?
for me, my whips, I'm still working on butterfly in black work. And I have the body and the antenna completed.
Yay!
And I didn't get more completed because the antenna right here, I had to learn how to backstitch properly. Thanks to Shelia and Gary for giving me pointers. So I had to take some out and restitch them. And then I'm practicing. See, you had practice stitches. I have to practice my black work stitches before I put it on here.
Yeah.
Because once it goes on here, I'm not taking it out.
It's really gonna look great on this with this fabric when you start doing the
With
black,
black,
work.
oh.
The black work in there.
Yeah.
The black work's done in color.
Yes.
Just
Oh,
not black.
amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, she's got a lot of pretty threads that's gonna go in there.
Oh, can't wait.
Victorian model sampler threads.
Cool.
And I put a little bit more stitches in Lizzie Kate.
Now we have a sweet saying instead of something that was kind of rough. It says
Be your own kind of beautiful.
beautiful. There you go.
Full.
Yes.
Yeah. And I've only been working on, these 3 things. You've seen the first 2 because it's in my bag and I just grab it.
You work on it only at the LNS or
Shade. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's what you trying to say. Whew. And then, not a lot of progress because I only stitch at the LNS. And I just made this and I finished this flower.
and that's the only time I don't stitch is at the LNS. So, yeah. I think the colors are really nice. I can't wait to see
wish
what the center part's gonna be. So
I wish I did not a variegated, but an over-dyed thread. No, what am I saying?
Fabric?
Fabric, yes.
Oh, okay.
The white is just, I don't know, maybe too stark. We'll see.
We
We
won't
don't
know.
even know.
What else
Yeah.
is there? Yeah.
You can always tea-dye it afterwards.
But then
That's
that's gonna
true.
muddy up the yellow.
It could look cool.
I want to look cool. I want to be cool.
Depends on what it is when it's finished.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Okay.
All right, now it's haul time. Deb, you're first.
I'll tell you, I didn't know what to bring for haul, but I love these scissors. And last Christmas, my children, I got enough gift certificates to my LNS, the cupboard, the cross-stitch cupboard, and these Sajou French scissors. They're called Onyx Blue.
I'm gonna do the makeup thing. Is it
Yes.
in the hand?
And they are beautiful to use, and they have that really narrow snipping edge, and I just love them. And I would never have bought them without the gift certificate, never for myself. So
It's
I
beautiful.
just love
Peacock
it.
color,
I'll just keep these over here.
Sure, Gary. Sure. That sounds fine.
Okay, and for my haul, I have some haul.
That's a major load of haul. And this is not even a birthday excuse this time.
No, it's not. But hey,
She's
I'm
building-
new to
she's-
cross stitch,
she's
so I need to
building
yeah,
stash.
mhm.
Okay, all right, cool.
Building stash. So, Victorian Model Sampler Shop, I have the Bewitching Spells.
Okay. That's
And-
the grays, right? Charcoals?
This is the 3rd set of grays. This is the only set that I have.
Oh,
I can't wait to see what you guys are gonna stitch with these
wow.
colors. I keep saying
I
it,
said, yeah,
but-
stitch with threads. What are you talking about?
Wow.
You don't just hoard them?
Yeah.
Mm.
But
Amazing.
I mean, it could be like was it like a seaside sampler or something? If you use all these colors,
The
make it
grays?
blues and grays.
That's nice.
Or
Seaside
some kind
would
of-
be blues, though.
A stormy night. I mean, this time of year up north is gray.
That is true. And I love these grays. I love the names: Into the Dragon, Bedazzled, Toad Spell, Fairy Dust. They're really pretty. I also got the Sleepy Hollow, the return.
that
Sleepy Hollow.
Shelia had last week.
So I won't show it again this week. Went to my LNS today and I needed to get fabric for
A sal we're gonna do. The 3 of us are gonna do in January.
yes.
I think
So
Yeah.
yes, in January. So I had to get it's so pretty.
There's a name on here. What is
Yes,
called?
it is
It's
called It's Casual
It's
Opalescent
Opalescent.
Flighty Fairy.
Okay, I love that name.
Flighty Fairy.
That's just hilarious.
It's so pretty, so pretty.
There's blues and purples in there, and of course the sparkle.
Yes. So I can't wait.
And guess what? I've converted her. She's gonna stitch Halloween on this. No more Christmas.
I don't have any. Well, let me hush. Also, Gary helped me. You ever notice a theme on when we're doing haul? Gary helped.
Yeah.
My middle name is Hall for other people.
Yeah.
Oh, these are for the butterfly, right?
Yeah, this is for the butterfly, and it goes. He found it perfectly because it goes well with the blackwork colors that is going. It's the Mill Hill.
The number is 3036. If you guys want to look at your stash and see what they look like.
Yes,
They're
really pretty. And because I bought this at the at my cross stitch cupboard today. So pretty. I love the elephant. And guess who helped me?
Was it Deb?
No.
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 Well,
it's not Deb.
you know,
I don't remember.
When
if I
somebody
was-
asked, "Have you seen any elephants?" I know where they're all stashed at.
Yeah.
Or somebody asked, "Where's this pattern?" I
It's
just
so-
happened to be able to find it. It's like a divining rod,
Yeah.
enabling people. Here's a pattern.
So, because I bought this,
You had to get another one, right?
no,
Oh.
I got this for free because it was, Small Business Saturday today.
Oh, that was. Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
So, I got a kit for free, and it's beautiful.
Are you going to use the same iridescent fabric, or use the one that comes with it?
I'm gonna use the Ada that comes with it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. I'm gonna use
Pretty.
the Ada that comes with it.
And it's got like a mat.
To finish it.
Yeah. See, that part's not stitched. This is not stitched, so should be.
Oh, so pretty.
Should
It
be
should
a quick stitch.
Should be, right?
3 months.
And
No more 90 days. 30
We're-
hours. 90
we're
hours.
counting on you, EJ. We know you can do it.
Thank you so much. I
Yeah.
appreciate
Yeah.
that.
We'll need an update next week. I love those reactions.
Crazy Annie Stitching had fabric on sale, and I don't know the name of these.
This is like a printed fabric. It's,
Mm-hmm.
don't know what it's called, but it's really
I
pretty.
want to say it's Country Mocha or something like that.
Okay.
This is called Winter Night, which Gary helped me figure out what I'm gonna stitch on it. And I'm so excited. I'm gonna stitch Mother Moon.
Mhm.
Mother Moon is Kismet Stitches stitch Mother Moon, and I fell in love with it. I absolutely adore it.
Does this look
So-
like clouds on here?
Yes,
So it's
I
kind
can't
of like
wait.
a cloudy evening.
And this is wheat. It's just a neutral color that I don't have a lot of neutrals.
Okay.
I'm still building up my stash, if you will.
It's a good base.
Yes. Also, Michelle and I, we Michelle Bindi Stitchy, if you've never heard
Hi,
of her.
Michelle.
We share halves of Victoria Motto Sampler Shop Primitive, which is the colorful one, threads, and this is the 12. So her 6 and my 6
Okay.
together. And look at the pinks and the purples. Love
The
that.
greens and the blues.
So yeah, so pretty, so pretty. I love her threads. And I think I'm gonna use it for something which I will tell you about in a little bit later.
Okay.
Okay. And I also so she Michelle has a D-Stash page called Bendy Stitchy D-Stash. So I get notifications. So at the D-Stash page, I bought Rose Goddess.
So pretty.
Me please.
So pretty. So pretty.
So you're gonna have to find a pink. What was it? That bashful that you did?
Oh yeah.
The opalescent bashful.
Ooh.
Opalescent.
Opalescent.
Yes.
Words. I know them.
Autumn Goddess.
Oh, I love that one.
Did you see somebody
Me,
was
please.
stitching the green man?
There's a green woman, green
Oh,
goddess.
there's a green man.
There is.
And
There's a
he's
green
really
man?
cool. Yes.
Really?
I watched him this week. I watch everybody whoever released within the week. I watched them. It just runs while I'm stitching.
And she gave me some thread drops.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Oh.
with my little order and a nice little card. You know.
Somebody was saying that they take their old Christmas cards and punch and make them, because then you have the pretty front instead of just putting them in a box.
Yeah.
And then if you have someone who a little note on the back of it, it's kind of cool.
Oh, that's nice. I like that.
Well, they got my Christmas cards.
Yeah.
And start punching.
There you go. And then Deb,
enabled, not me.
yay.
Do we see angels?
Yes, angels, and a whole boatload of them. So we have,
What do we have? Well, that's the
that's
peacock.
Fantasy, Angel of Fantasy,
Okay.
which guess what?
Perfect.
Boom. Perfect.
Okay.
We have Japanese Angel, which basically, perfect. It was meant
All
to
right.
be.
Did Victoria Motto have the same patterns?
This is Celtic Angel.
Okay. Nope. No
Oh,
green.
we have some greens. Don't worry.
Okay, we'll
we
get
have
there.
some, yeah.
All right.
We have Russian Angel.
Oh, that's cute. I like the bear.
We have Native American Angel.
Oh wow, that one's really pretty.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
We have, hold on, let me see the name of that.
This one is.
Is Cross Stitch Angels, and it has 6 angels. It's a booklet.
Oh,
6 angels.
oh,
There
right.
you go.
We'll just do it this way.
That works.
There's 6 of them in there. Oh, that's cute. But there's a Native American one on the front.
In the front, so I have to.
So okay.
Yes.
And then
There's Angel of Romance.
All right.
Mm.
Ooh, and
Angel of Harvest.
okay.
And Angel of Peace.
You don't have my favorite one.
Which is?
The one from the LNS, the African angel
And that's
with
the
the
one I need to
tigers.
get. Yes, that's what I'm
Tigers or
gonna get.
leopards? I know, it was
Oh
really
my,
cool.
whichever.
Yeah.
How did you get these, Deb?
Years and years ago, the American, what is that called?
American School of Needlework.
Right. They had a special going where it was an automatic delivery, and I think they went out of business. And before the series got finished, I didn't get the rest. And so the one that EJ really wants, I didn't
African-American
have.
one.
I couldn't find it. So I think they just stopped. And so
Luckily, the cross stitch cupboard has it, and
that's great. I'm
I'm
so
gonna get my
happy
little-
about that.
And I've got it.
Hands-on.
I've got it put in a secret place.
no, did you? Oh my
Yeah,
gosh!
it's under angels.
Karen, hold it for me, please.
Okay.
Okay, Gary,
That-
you for haul?
Haul.
Yes.
Haul.
Yes.
I have no haul.
What?
What?
No haul.
I'm shocked.
But I did go shopping somewhere special.
Oh, yes.
Let's talk about that in plans.
All right. Okay, my plans.
No, wait. We have Deb. Deb. Did you
Deb
finish your
Hall. Yeah, she did haul.
I did haul.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I saw
Yeah, the
something.
scissors.
Okay. Back to plans.
My plan is to finish the Stiach all the way up to part 7. Part 7 drops today.
So you're gonna
That's
go from
always
2
my
to
plan,
7?
isn't it?
That's cool. It's a good plan.
Shade. Man, oh, man,
I
today's
am
the
so
day.
I am so anxious to see this thing, what it is, and it's like a mystery. I just can't hurry up.
And he said when he wants to see how it looks like, he doesn't come to me because I'm so far behind. He goes to other people's
I go to
pages.
Bindy's page.
Oh my gosh.
She probably has 7 already. doesn't she?
Yeah, she's probably done. She's already
amazing.
done. It's beautiful, by the way. If you don't, go check her out. I also want to finish. Oh, not finish, but work on the butterfly black work,
Mhm.
and I want to finish Be Your Own Kind of Beautiful.
Okay.
So hopefully
I-
Saturday.
I think the butterfly is going to go really quick because it's just the back stitching,
Mhm.
and you're going to probably go crazy on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna love it.
Mhm.
I think so too. All right, I'm excited. All right, Deb,
Yeah.
what are your plans?
I have 2 things. I heard Michelle Bendy Stitchy talking about a sal for
It's hard to see because it's a really tiny picture.
it's Christmas Land, and it was a Raise the Roof design, Kitten Stitcher,
Mm-hmm.
when she was Shakespeare's peddler and also Raise the Roof.
There's 4
And
pictures
I
of it.
actually got all 4 as kits, So they not only contain the buttons, they contain all the flosses
Oh wow.
that were to go with the series. So I've got it all, and I figured I better do it because it's meant to be.
You're gonna start in December.
So I'd like to start it December 1st. I'll be in Williamsburg, so I might put a couple of stitches in. I'm going to a retreat there.
Oh, what
starting
retreat?
Wednesday.
Tell us.
It's the Annie's Attic, I want to say, retreat in Williamsburg, Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
Snuck that one in on us.
I know, right? We didn't know about this. You didn't ask
Yeah.
permission.
Yeah.
These retired people, they just
Yeah,
go
I
everywhere.
I wish I was retired. And then the other one is a self-imposed somebody else at the cupboard.
Mary.
Shelia, actually Shelia is one of them. We're gonna work on this one, Rosewood Manor. I love Rosewood Manor. Seaside Sampler. That's it, and I can take these out if that is helpful.
But I wonder if this would look cool with those gray threads. Maybe, I don't know.
This is the beautiful, and I think it's pronounced Treenway, silks.
Wow, these are cool.
And they're just beautiful. And I'm telling you, that picture does not do the finished product justice
At all.
It was entered
At
in
all.
our contest at the cupboard, and it was simply beautiful. And so that's why I bought it, because I thought it was so
I
gorgeous.
think, did they stitch theirs in the contest was all blues.
Mary
Yeah,
did. Mary
but-
stitched it with the call for.
And these are the
Silks.
colors. Like I said,
It's not the same.
that
Wait, this
picture,
picture looks
is
like
just
there's
not-
purples and
yeah.
weird
Yeah.
colors
and I
in there.
never would have done
Look at
it,
this.
except I saw it finished and
That's beautiful.
realized that those are the actual colors. So I don't know what that picture was doing, but I just wouldn't have bought
Okay.
it. And my husband was a sailor, so it talks about a sailor. So I thought it'd be kind of cute for him too.
Oh, that's nice. Look at you.
And I'll probably put his initial in it.
And his
and
age.
all- No, not this time. One time is enough. I don't want to remind him too many times.
Oh, so there's the flags here are letters.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
they mean letters.
Yes.
So you could do a smaller piece
Ooh.
with
You
your
could.
and your
And-
husband's initials in a little frame.
And there are other charts inside that you could do smaller motifs.
Nice.
That'd be cute.
Rosewood Manor usually does do that, where they give you different
Different things.
ideas.
I love that.
Can't wait to
That
see.
sounds like a good plan.
And that starts January
January.
1st.
Too.
So if you wanna, we'll talk about this later. But if you want to,
Because Shelia
Participate
will be
with us.
showing her update because she's starting at January
the
1st.
first two,
also.
yes,
Yes,
This
she
is-
should
So
have.
we're gonna see this piece all year. It's gonna be fun.
yes, I can't wait.
All right.
And that's all I have.
Well, Gary, how about you, Gary?
Plans. Well, first I'm going to continue working on my whip. This whip.
Okra,
Okra.
yum. By the way.
Yeah. And I have another Christmas ornament exchange piece to whip up maybe tomorrow. And then as I was shopping through my haul, because as my new local LNS, it's like one room over. Because I kept having a problem about not finding Christmas stuff to stitch because I kept looking at the Halloween stuff at the LNS. And then I realized I went through my app and I had 85 items that were Christmas patterns.
Wow.
So I had my husband pick a number between 1 and 84. I had him do that 12 times. And I believe I have 12 items here. I've been rearranging them, so hopefully there's 12 and not more. I overcompensate and then I push myself to perform. I did start the first one. This was going to be starting December 1st. And it's another Mirabilia because I just love doing beading, right?
So is this
This
going to
is
be
the Snow Queen.
your very first one?
This is gonna be
December
first,
1st. This is
December
what you're
1st.
working on.
And this is one
Okay.
that actually has some stitching on it because I started her, I want to say I started her for Mania. So I didn't get back to her because I was focusing. Okay,
Honestly.
I think, you know what? I'm just going to show it this way. I don't know which way is up, but we'll find out
That looks good. It
by
looks
the
good.
first after I start stitching on it again. I think the reason I stopped on this was because I had to get some Karen water lilies and I didn't have them, and I kept running into I needed it for next, and I was counting over too much. I wanted to make sure it stayed on.
You know the name of the fabric or the type?
No, the tag came off. It's a blue opalescent.
I know it's a 32 count because it's your jam.
That's my jam. So that's a pretty cool one. And then day 2 is this little guy from Lavender Wings. He's called Dweezil.
Dweezil.
That's a great name.
And it's really cool. And I thought he was really fun until today. I was working on getting my pattern together and I was looking at it. And the face is charted 1/1. An actual requirement to do 1/1 skin. Not an option. So I'm going to do him. And he's got a bunch of like little charms and beads and stuff down here.
That's cool.
And he's going to be done on white 32 count opalescent. So. And then day 3 is lavender and lace.
Nice.
And it's this little guy right here, Santa with a baby and 2 little angels. It's called Christmas Song. And I'm hoping this fabric's going to work. I got to count. I think it's 32 count. I'm not sure. It might be 25. But I got to double check the fabric. But because I bought it a while ago and I might have thought I was going to do it over 1. But after looking at it, there's a lot of back stitching, so if there's back stitching, I can't do it over 1. And then day 4.
Yeah.
Okay, keep me on count. Day 4. I've got the sleds. They're all painted. They're white, and these are my little soldier boys. I'm just gonna do the soldier boys. I'm not gonna do the bell. And I know these will probably take.
Wow.
It's like an hour and a half to do one of them because they're really small. They're real tiny. They're like that big. So, maybe an hour and a half. 90 minutes for you. And then, again, that's going to be on white opalescent.
3 months for me, you mean? Sue Hillis, by the way.
Actually, this one, I've had this pattern since my birthday. Shelia got me this pattern for my birthday.
That's nice.
And it's still not stitched. Because there's like 11 months of Halloween. Alright, and then Prairie Schooler re-released this Christmas Eve.
Oh.
And I got that. And that's going to be day 5.
Yep.
And I'm not stitching the snowflakes because I've got fabric flare.
No.
Opalescent with snowflakes. And I think it's going to look really good on the blue fabric.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to look beautiful.
And then the rest of it's just all DMC. So, alright.
Looks good.
And then day 6, I guess I'm going to be adventurous. I'm doing 2 of these Santas in, you know what? This is Legacy because I know Legacy. So my first one I want to do the gingerbread Santa, he was the main one I want to do. And then the one that's got the Christmas blocks or the candy cane. The Christmas blocks or the candy cane, I'm not sure yet. But I got this pattern for the gingerbread. And then I'm going to have them finished into little pillows to hang on the tree. And then, what is that? Where's colors? Oh, she wrote the name of the pattern, but not the fabric. Okay. And then day 7.
Yep.
This is my favorite one. It's Dear Santa, Define Good. And what it is, it's from the Primitive Hair. It's a postcard. This is the front of the postcard. And then this is the back. So it's basically like a kid sending a postcard to Santa. Mm-hmm. And it's like trying to ask,
what do you think is good? Yeah.
So this is just a little mottled piece of brown. I'm not sure what it's from.
Looks nice.
Yeah. And so I'm going to have this hanging next to my Christmas card. So it'd be like.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then another lavender wings piece.
Wow. What day are we on?
Number 8?
Number 8.
Okay.
Yes.
Naughty or Nice. And it's one of those skinny long Santas.
I love those.
I saw some of them. And I'm going to stitch him on Kermit.
Woo!
So he's going to be popping. And he's actually on 28 count.
Oh.
Wow.
Departure.
32 is my normal, but if the color is right and it's 28 count, I'd go for color.
Okay.
Wow.
So
Kermit is bright.
yeah. And then I've got this little one. Let me see. I'm trying to read it. It says, "I'll be back next year." It's going to be hard to see. It's a really old pattern. It's a little elf. And it's going to be stitched on red
I love that
fabric
red.
here. It's Phoenix. It's the same red that the tree is stitched on. So that's 28 count Phoenix. And then my favorite. They're all my favorites, aren't they?
I mean, they're all beautiful.
All right, 9 or to 10.
10.
Day 10 is a Jim Shore Santa's Workshop. Isn't that amazing? Look at that.
Gosh.
He's going to be fun. And he's done,
Wow.
going to be done, hopefully, on a fabric that I got from Etsy. It's called Fantasy Dyed Fabrics, 28 count. I've talked about her a couple of times. She makes some of the most beautiful fabrics. And her opalescents are one of the few that I can stitch on that doesn't make the fabric look weird. So it's
That's
like
nice.
it's like pink and yellow, but not really, like more like an orangey pink.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's gonna look really good on that. And then 11.
Yep.
Wow.
You're number 11.
Okay. And my numbers are adding up right. This one's a little snarky one, so hopefully it doesn't make anybody upset, but too bad. It's from Froxwood Crossings. It says, "Extra, extra, here's the scoop. This Christmas, bad girls and boys will get snowman poop." And we know what snowman poop is. It's snowballs.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's on a blue, going to be on a blue piece of, I know it's Picture This Plus.
Yeah,
but-
you stitched something on that before. On that
yeah.
blue. I don't
Oh, wait,
remember.
I got a tag. I got a
Oh,
tag.
there you go.
It's called J.
Oh.
Not what I was thinking,
Oh,
but
no,
it's
me
called
neither.
J.
Oh.
No.
That was a new one from 2016.
Oh wow.
And then day 12 is Just Because, and that's Christmas. He's kind of a weird looking Santa. Not really my. It's taken me a couple of years to really say, yeah, I'll stitch that.
Is it because of the one eye?
No, they're together. He's kind of weird.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna split them apart.
You
yeah.
gonna put an extra eye on there?
I'm gonna split the eye up. I'm gonna put them. Maybe I'm gonna space them out. And be like, oh. But this is not Dapple. I had the card in there. I dropped it and I can't find it.
It's
But
not
it's
that
a purple blue.
And it's Picture This Plus?
Yes,
32 count.
yes. But when I'm stitching it, I'll get the color, and that's
That's
all on
nice.
DMC. And then so day 13, you know what that means? Back to Halloween. I'm so tired of seeing red and green. I'm ready for some black and orange. And then for the rest of the year, I'll pick out one or two of those and focus on a finish. Other than the
So by
sleds.
February, the majority of it will be finished. We know Gary.
I don't know that Snow Queen is pretty large and there's a lot of beads.
That's probably going to be finished the 15th
Okay.
of December.
Yeah, because let's see, what did I do for the first Mania? Not this year, but the year before. I picked a bunch of large patterns, and then by day 5, I said, "Forget this. I can't leave these whips hanging over my head." So I went back and finished them. So I didn't even fold the whole thing.
Yeah.
So
It's okay.
all
right.
that's my plans.
Awesome. All right. Any announcements?
Announcements for GaRon Tottenbags.
All right.
Today is the 24th. Tomorrow's going to be the 25th. So by the 28th is the last day to sign up for Bag of the Month Club. And the Bag of the Month Club, the bag for the first month is $25, and the next 11 months is 15%
off.
15%
Mhm.
off. And then the other club is the Grime Guard of the Month Club. You can either choose 11 by 11 or 8 by 8, or one of each, or two 11 by 11s or two 8 by 8s, whatever. However, how many more you want, you can. And we're happy to give them to you. And they are the 8 by 8s is $9, and the 11 by 11 is $12 for the first month, and then the next 11 months they're 15% off. And then the great thing about the Grime Guard of the Month Club members, as soon as all members pay, we will do a drawing each month and give a bag away for them.
Nice.
And we invoice on the 28th because our idea is to, as soon as everyone pays, ship it to you, and hopefully most people will have their stuff by the 1st, so you can enjoy your seasonal grime guard for that whole month.
Nice. Any other announcements? I don't have any.
Hopefully, Shelia will be back next week.
And thank you for letting me
And
take her place.
Thank you,
no,
Deb.
no,
You did an
you
awesome job.
represented
Guest
Deb.
star.
Yes.
She's a
Yes.
guest star, yes.
Yeah.
And it's not the murder mystery guest star.
Yeah.
She's the guest star. And hopefully, like we said, Shelia is going to be out a lot next year, traveling. Great world traveler she is.
Yes.
So
I
we'll
love
have
that.
Deb a couple of times, and we're going to try and sneak in some other people try
yeah.
and connive them in to come in and join us. We're not
Cajole.
that bad.
Yeah.
We'll just invite them over for a meal and sit the camera in front of them and say, "Where were you at on this day?" So
They didn't tell me all that.
we didn't promise her a meal. We just told her to show up.
And bring stitching.
Yeah.
All right. We want to thank everyone for joining us, and please make sure to comment, subscribe, and like this video, and share.
Yeah. Oh, and one more minor. Well, like we said, we're gonna do questions when Shelia comes back, and we'll also talk about the over 500 when Shelia comes back, because we want to do it as a group so we can all enjoy it.
Yeah. Exciting.
Goodbye, everyone.
All right. And we are the Sunshine Stitchers. I'm EJ.
I'm Gary.
And I'm Deb.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.